We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The 0-1 on its way. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second spot.
In now, Wilson Contreras. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance. For him. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff try. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder number 5. Carlos
sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And he lays off there 1-0. Now, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting second baseman Josh Harrison.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Stepping in, Javier Baez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number
First
29.
pitch on its way. Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Addison Russell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. And that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. So striding in, Mario Valentin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lester sets. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gerardo Parra. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with. No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, number 33, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 33.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. This is popped up. Rizzo is there for it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first safely. Ready for another chance. Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Harrison.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Anthony Rizzo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jackson on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to short. Russell's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch popped up. Rizzo is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Gregory Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gregory.
And this is fouled
Polanco.
straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now
Here's
batting,
Addison Russell.
shortstop.
He's 0 for 1 thus
Addison
far. Here's a
Russell.
first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's a look over to first. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in to try it again. David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a foul tip. Held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball, doesn't it?
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, and that misses inside. 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box,
Up next,
Mario Valentin.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Valentin.
Line drive to center field. Parra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, number 33. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Swing and a little tapper.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Lester has his target. Here it is on 2-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the
He's
Cubs,
0 for 2 thus
the
far
catcher,
in this
number
one.
40, Wilson.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Andrew Miller is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side ready for another chance.
Leading off with a Tribe. Designated hitter.
And now pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gomes rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching it.
And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Fielder number 8. Gerardo
First offering on its way. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch, and he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Matt Holliday will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Bounce towards the mound, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Long throw to third, and the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And, oh, this one drops. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1.
Number 9, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around. Cody Allen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Kyle Schwarber will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 29.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Please. Now pitching for the Indians.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fouled straight back.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Striding in once again. Mario Valentin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A changeup over the inside corner. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. Stepping in, number 33. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now at the plate, Young.
Well, batter number 7,
Kyle Hendricks answers the call now, looking to get this.
Your attention, please.
Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Again, a 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got it.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Addison Russell.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in now, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 out. In is Gerardo Parra. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Gerardo
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing, strike two. Runners on first with one down. He's running towards second. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Russell is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Here's Chris Bryant.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Joe Smith enters the game with
now
one guy.
For the Indians, number 38, Joe Smith.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. John Jay will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo singled home run in his last time up. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, second baseman
Wade Davis takes the mound here. Not a save. Situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish. Jay Bruce will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 1-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman
Jose Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Polanco is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Number 35, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jon Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jon Lester. His record is now 2-2. Loss goes to Danny Salazar. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
For the Mets, shortstop
Jose Reyes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
First baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball four. First and second now to start the inning.
Right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the first out of the inning. The second for one on the belt, and they turn the double play. In box now is the leadoff man Hunter Pence as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. High in the air out to center field. Ligares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. To short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Wilmer Flores.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. But Beltre is able to get his glove up and spear this one out of midair for the first out. At the plate, Juan Ligares. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hence has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
First baseman, Brandon.
Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, Denard Span. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Sandoval rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Now at the plate, Carlos Valenzuela. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Valenzuela.
And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the
stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he takes ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. That was the fourth foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's Buster Posey now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. For the shortstop, Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping into the box, number 53. He stands in for the first time in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's running towards second. This one's down to third. Throw won't get him. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Pennant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another chance? Adrian Beltre. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ball 1. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one for Crawford at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilmer Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Span to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, number 9.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Right over the middle, knee high. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up, and he'll get back in safely. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he set down 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Carlos Valenzuela. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Number 7,
ready once again, Jose Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Panic. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Liner toward right center, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 53. He reached on a single in his first try. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hunter Pence.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Joe Panic. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that misses ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line to the right side. Hence is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses with it 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Okay.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto giving chase, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Sandoval.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance. Juan Lagares.
Leading off with the Mets. Center fielder number 12. Juan
into the windup
Lagares.
And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 3.
In to try it again, Carlos Will Smith. Will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. David Wright will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And that misses 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Hunter Strickland will get the ball here as he looks
for the Giants. Number 60. Hunter.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jose Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Left fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Brandon.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and splashed down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Now batting, the catcher,
A.J. Ramos
28,
comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
Swung on and missed for the first.
0-1.
Number 44. A.J. Ramos.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Conforto will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, number 53. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Hunter Pence is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Boy, he juked him up.
A swing and a miss. That Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk
Leading
thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone. to lead off the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number
standing in, Wilmer Flores. 1 in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
For the Giants.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to left. Number 53 will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The left fielder, number 2.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Conforto. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Here's Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Panic ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Here's Joe Panic. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman.
He pulls this one into right. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Cespedes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Panic is digging for home. The relay. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He was a ground out victim last time up. Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
David Wright.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. David Wright comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so...
Looking at a fastball to end. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. High in the air into shallow left center. Conforto has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
The catcher, number 28.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cespedes.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He froze him on the fastball there as Dribble Cabrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. They weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Michael Conforto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Josh Osich takes over here with a runner at first. Samuel Acevedo will be called upon here to hit with the game. On the line.
Samuel Acevedo.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken.
No strikes.
For ball 1. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a strike. It's 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Man, that's a big break right there. All of a sudden, now you find yourself 3-1 as opposed to 2-2 or a 2-2 count. You don't know if he's going to play.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box. Number 53. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Heading out toward shallow right. Cespedes is there. 1 away. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aoki is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Center
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out toward second. Backhanded to Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. David Wright. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to the Mark Melanson. Jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 takes a high fastball for a strike, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to be.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now a drive out to left center field. Reyes is on his way home, and that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. Beltre has it, and he'll tag the runner coming by. At least. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos. Now the pitch.
Adrian
in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first.
The first baseman, number 9.
Jerry Blevins will come on out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Belt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Nick
number 5.
Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen, and
now pitching for New York, number 27, Jerry Familia.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and